welcome back to my channel. Mkwaje, mimi niko poa na appreciate God for a new day. My kids have gone to school and I'm just saying it's a hectic week for any parent. And it's times like this that I really respect what my parents used to do, because it is not easy. But I also thank my husband, but because he's been a great, a great support. So guys, somebody asked me a question on my personal number. Zileza, do you feel overwhelmed or like having a child who is autistic? I'll say I get extremely overwhelmed. Na si ati nini ama nini. Msijari about my airline ni kuzaa, like bado ina try. So guys, let me tell you something. When you have an autistic kid, you need patience. My dear, you need patience. Because there are times I just want to go into the bathroom, just shut the door and scream. But sasa ukienda kuscream, unacha umtoi nani? Because the moment this kid starts steaming, starts throwing tantrums or meltdown, everybody gives them different names, you have to be there. It is not a time that you can call for assistance from another person if it's not you and your husband, or a mom, or a person who really understands what's going on. It's not an easy thing. So guys, sometimes you look at your kid and you wonder, is he going to be fine? I'm talking on my perspective, because me, I have a son who is. There are people who have a daughter. So for me, I say he, because I have a son. Is he going to be okay? Will he eventually speak? Will he just like be able to go through all this milestone at the end of the day? Will my son get all the nutrients? Because if there's one thing that is hectic out here, guys, is the fact that your child has sensory issues with some foods. Haezi kula food yoyote venye any other person anaweza kula. You really have to be very keen, be very intentional, and be very attentive kuona ni nini anapenda, because you cannot just jump into any food, because your child will starve. Because guys, let me tell you, before I knew about diet, mtoto wangu alikuwa anaona hii wiki anakonda next week, I didn't really understand what was going on. And even before I knew he was autistic, I tell you, I really didn't I was like, okay, is this the way sons are? Because I have never had a son before. Kwani vijana wanakuanga hivi, you know? And you go to hotels, maybe you guys have gone out, and you see your son doing things or not settling, and there's a group or a family who has even 3 kids, they're settling down and eating, and you wonder, why is my own different? But let me tell you, moms and dads who have kids who are autistic, do not like confine yourself in a house just because you have such a child. By you going out there, you'll find somebody who has something new they can tell you. Something new kitu inaweza kukusaidia. Because mimi, as much as I changed from the center I was taking my son, at least they got to teach me about diet. So I'm in a better place. My child right now, I'm again weight. I know I have the stress of cooking different meals. I have the stress. Sometimes you feel like each chakula nimempikia for so long, I need to change. But you don't know what to change to. You just don't know if your child is getting the enough nutrients that he deserves as a healthy child. You don't even understand, or you don't know when your child will be able to really mingle with the other children. Because my child ni kama ako peke yake. It's like ako kwa wali yake. He doesn't really understand that he has siblings. He doesn't understand that, you see, ndio anajua niko hapa, so it's going to be chaotic. Hata naza katikati. So it's hard. But the moment you really understand the situation, na ukubali. That's the point. Ukubali to, this is my situation. Because right now, I'm so glad. And I thank God, my child ameanza kujua what potty is. Although we are using the normal toilet, but we bought it's a potty training. because now I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, I felt like if we teach him the potty, because ni mkubwa, If we teach him the potty, it is going to be another transition from potty to the choo yenyewe. So I just told the therapist afanye tu and straight to tununue hiyo potty trainer and everything, so that we have an easy time. I also have an hard time like kujua intervals zake za kususu, because sometimes anaza kujua the whole day like uelewi, sometimes anakujua an hour later, sometimes it's overwhelming, and you just wonder how these kids get to live with the maids. Women, kujeni kidogo, kuja tu, si kubaya. But if you have an autistic kid na umemwachia mtu, I'm not saying uache kazi. If you can, get another option of you just doing something so that your child lives a near normal life, because those kids live in their own world. They are not abnormal, don't get me wrong, they are not. They blossom at their own time. Autism is delayed milestones. Ni kama venye wewe unaweza teacher atafunza maths leo, ushike next week. Lakini mwingine alishika the first day, mwingine akashika the next day, mwingine akashika the fourth day, but ulishika maybe a month later. It's okay. Ako kwa timeline yake. Try your best. Go through. I have noticed that TikTok has so many things that you can teach your child. And najua nimego out of the question, but then I'm just trying to tell you, women, we are the ones who nurture our families. So as men are there to Jakarta, men just need to understand that we are overwhelmed. Men need to understand that it is not easy. Yes, I have told you my kid today needs to eat some rice. You give me money, I buy rice, or you go get the rice. But I'm the one who's going to go into that kitchen and cook. I'm the one who's going to make sure that child feeds. I'm the one who's going to make sure that child, time amesusu. Akijiendea choo, ni mimi nampanguza. Ni mimi naenda kumpanguza. Ni mimi nitamuosha. Through hizo meltdown tantrums and hizo my sensory issues, I am the one who's going to be there. I cannot tell you how many times my kid has knocked me, like amenigonga hivi kwa kichwa, and I felt like my head is going to blow. I'm not blaming my son. I just need that the partner that I'm with, I'm thankful that mine understands, though not 100% sijifanya hapa, understands, na at least sometimes anaweza kuwa around, maybe if he's not gone somewhere far, anaweza niambia mbalishe umlete nitoke na yeye, at least I get to breathe. Remember, I have 2 kids, a 2-year-old na a 4-year-old. Sasa huyu mwenye tunaongelea, and it is not easy. So men, please come to our help, come to our aid. We need help. Do you even know how, sisi ndio tunaenda kuosha hizo nguo za pupu. Tuseme ni vibaya kuosha. We are okay doing it. All we want is for somebody to recognize the effort that we put. To recognize the fact that our life has become to a standstill trying to raise this child. I am not saying that we feel bad because we've done that, but we just need somebody to come home and tell us, I understand what you're going through, but it shall be well. I understand. Chukua hii pesa, enda fanya massage. Nikupeleke out wapi? Leo usipike, let me cook. Just cook for this one, because an autistic child si mtu yote atakuja kumpikia. There's a way he wants his food. Like my son, I don't know if there's anyone who will cook for him. By then, hakuna mtu atampikia. That I can say bravely. No one will cook for my son, only me. But if I get somebody who really understands and tells me, okay, I know I can't cook for Giovanni, but let me take care of the rest. You take care of that one person. I'll appreciate. That's all we need, because it's overwhelming. I am not saying it is not overwhelming for you. You men get to go out there, visit your friends, have fun, just walk, just a breath of fresh air. What about us? Because when we go to hotels, it's just change of location, but it It is the same chores. It is the same struggle. It is running up and down. But then when I go out, my husband runs up and down with my son, trying to contain him. But the last time I felt like he really tried to contain himself. And thank God, I really appreciate that my prayers are working. And God, thank you very much. But unaenda place, it is the same job, the same struggle, but different location. No, but we shall do location because you have to carry his food. You will not give him hotel food. You will carry his food. And sitaki kuongea mob. Somebody asked me about that, and I think I have answered, and I really appreciate the fact that you people are following. And above all, guys, please like my videos, please share, please subscribe and comment. Above all, bye bye.